Love the South Side.
Check.
That's right. Do you love the
Okay, here.
South Side?
Hello.
Fix your mic, baby.
How you want it? Like this?
How you? Yeah,
That's right.
there you go.
Like spinning?
You might have to tighten the thing a little bit.
Right here? Oh,
Yeah,
this one?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Off the chain, I was born like that. And that's a leg. How the fuck it look foreign
This
like
how it's
that?
supposed to
That's how
Yeah,
we
you
come.
can bring it towards you a little bit more.
Just me
Okay.
and my grilling woman.
Yes, hunty.
Hello.
Hey. All right.
Plugged in the boo like my last name Sadarin. It feel like
Mo House, this your people.
For Madison, Lamar Senior
This your
girl,
people.
16 at the Radisson. I was sipping that.
Yeah, one of your folks.
You know that man.
That man over there.
I can't even go out. Bad bitches choosing. I can run a whole house. So much Houston, I couldn't live in Mo House. Man, Papa just said, you gotta have your own out here, man.
I'm in a video mood, y'all.
Let's go.
Hey.
I got goals, I got plays, I got bills, I got stock. Bitch, I buy. I don't trade, got my own, I'm no slave.
I done thought of many ways to get paid. I know y'all sick of my shit, but I don't care.
I got bills, I got stock. Bitch, I buy. I don't trade, got my own, I'm no slave.
I done thought of many ways to get paid.
I treat the avenue like a 9 to 5. While you shucking John, had to strive to survive.
Shout out to Kendrick James.
And every nick and granny counted till I flipped the high. My goal was real estate, but the laws came and flipped the high. Big fish
D
and
Black.
Grilling in the chicken now, tripping high. The trips I be taking got them tripping high. But the finish line is oh so far though. It's so much cargo. But I go so hard though. With an oh so hard flow. But I spit that parvo. So I beat these beats up.
Oprah and Harpo. Hey, kill that old. Come on, Fats. Come on, Fat Jeebus. I know it's his song. I'm just saying. I already named everybody on the song. I know what's going on over here.
I done thought of many ways to get paid.
I done thought of many ways to get paid.
My mic ain't really going in. Hey,
I got stuff. Bitch, I buy.
hey.
I done thought of many ways to get paid.
Come on.
Like the ever.
I'm push the clock like I hooked it black. I'm still pushing hard. Still pushing tape. That's why I'm the nigga they pushing for. Push it to the.
Shout out to Big Fats and the whole PUD establishments over there. Yes. What's going on? Since my co-host feels like he's gonna be lazy on today. This is Jammitorcrammit Thursdays. I'm your host, the queen of all things indie, Miss Motherfucking Lovey. Killing shit, right? And then I got my boy in the building, allegedly neighborhood bully, Thug OCZ. Yeah. What's going on with you?
I'm not in America, man. I can't.
I feel like you're not together over
I
there.
told you that about 4 years ago.
Whoa.
Man.
Chill out. Try it now.
Hey.
That's what happens when you don't come to the sound check.
Hey.
Okay.
I know it. Yo.
I thought he was about to bust a flow.
Right, that's why
Let's
he
go.
was
I was waiting on
sound,
it.
and he was really trying to make something shake.
Hey. No. I don't do that.
Weird. What?
Listen, man, what's going on, man?
Okay.
You.
Okay.
No, it ain't me.
It definitely, the microphone wasn't even on the right place.
Listen, man, if you're nuts, 6 feet.
Oh my God. Okay.
Nah, but look, man. Oh, hold on. Damn. I got an issue right now.
Well, while you get your issue together, I want to welcome our guest while he's sitting here. Thank you. The son of hip hop has returned home.
Hold up. I came to spread some sunlight, some steeds on Love the Jam Radio. Do you hear me?
You know what I'm saying? Flip your headset over for me.
Hold up.
Yeah.
What now?
Just flip it over. There you go. Yeah, we back.
We back and we live in full effect.
Most definitely. I missed you guys.
Oh, man. I got an emergency.
It's an emergency. I'm going to let Thugosta do his emergency. Okay, hold on. What's the emergency? Thugosta.
There's a lady named Asia Bethune missing.
Oh.
She was kidnapped in the Greens Point area
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Sunday after she left the doctor. Her daddy name is Derek Bethune. If you know anything, if you find out anything, if you've seen anything, fuck the police, call the daddy. 832-701 8968. And find the girl, man. She grown, but find her.
Okay.
Hey, we need to put together like a whole complete flyer mission, man, to try and
Somebody's
locate this young lady, man.
She got
Because
one. I'll send it out.
all right, cool, yeah, send that, man, and we're gonna try and get that sent out, man, because we gotta make sure our people are secure.
Thanks.
Secure the people.
Thanks.
So Thugosta, how was your week? It's Thursday, you know what I'm saying? Big Lovey want to know how your week been. And I got my girl Lovely Kisses in the building. I don't know if I mentioned you or not. I got distracted because he stopped with his emergency broadcast system bullshit. Not bullshit. No, just kidding. It wasn't bullshit. It wasn't bullshit. It was real shit.
Damn.
Keep your eyes peeled out here, y'all.
Facts. I had a wonderful week. I like the fact that the gas guards got an event. You know what I'm saying? That they want us to fuck with. That's the Slim Thug Car Show. I see you honored at the Sneaker Ball.
Hey, shout out to Miss McGee over at Hollywood. Not Hollywood. The spot over in Greenspoint. Showtime Bar.
Oh,
shout out! Yes, that's who's doing. I don't think that's where it's at. That's just the person that's doing it, Miss McGee, and we got her ads running over here. Let her them. So shout out to her. And thank you. Yeah, she got. She definitely took advantage of the Small Business Big 30. So shout out to her.
A couple people that's on the hook for the Small Business Big 30.
Okay.
They haven't capitalized yet. I get this running when people don't capitalize on the opportunity. What else we got going on? I ain't did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Don't hurt them.
It's a lot of new music being created. I was privy to hear some stuff. You know what I'm saying, that I ain't hear. What else going on?
We actually
Nipsey has a girlfriend.
Yes, he does.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, he is dating.
I was excited.
He's putting
about
himself
that.
out there. And he met a young BBW by the name of Jazzy.
She's
definitely thick. She's definitely thick. She's a thick bitch. She's a thick one. Yeah, check us out.
Congratulations.
Check us out on We Love to Jam on TikTok, and you can check out the whole video of them meeting. Nice. So anyway, I've been wanting to talk about the Will. Did we talk about that last week?
No, we didn't.
Okay, so we never did our due diligence, so I do want to tackle on it because I've heard we all had time at this point to kind of soak it in, digest it, and read people's responses and kind of get people's temperature, as my cohort would say.
Yeah.
So I want to start, and I just want kind of like to get everybody's kind of opinion and what they think about how other people are responding.
Let's go with Lovey K.
I think he did what he needed to do.
Lovely was stuck.
I was, because I thought I was confused. Don't do that.
She was stuck.
You got wrong with
Which Lovely? Is that what
No, there's only one.
She's Lovely.
He said Lovely K. He called her Lovely K. I know who she is. That's my
You just got wrong with the punches, see? You taking jabs.
Girl, no. He tried to do a whim wham and tried to, you know what I'm saying, do a flip flop. He did. He tried to do some co-dingling and you know, and that's not what we. So Lovely K. Anyway, if that was you in your situation, because you can relate to the situation, you know what I mean. I don't know if you put out there the information, but I actually had it. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I just someone told me to wait.
We was talking. No,
I'm blaming the weed.
We talking about the Will Smith situation.
Yeah.
So when we just trying to see, you know,
I believe he did what he needed to do, which was slap him, and I think everybody is taken out of proportion. My opinion.
Okay.
What about you, K.O.?
So I feel like Will was wrong because of the whole simple fact that Chris Rock's job is to tell jokes, right? Mm-hmm. And we get fat jokes, we get skinny jokes, we get Asian jokes, we get black jokes, we get white jokes, we get all kind of jokes, right? Mm-hmm. But we understand the element of what he do is joke. So it's not something that you should actually be taking serious, right? And a lot of people probably ain't even catch the joke because a lot of people ain't seen no G.I. Jane. You know what I'm saying? And as far as on Will part, I feel like Will should have talked to his brother behind closed doors, right? Another thing I feel like is he shouldn't be having his woman pretty much kind of control him, because if you look at the clip, Will was laughing.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He wasn't laughing at the joke. He was laughing like, I can't like. I can't believe this nigga said that shit. I mean, I watched this shit 100 gazillion times.
I looked at it as well.
You
but
know what I'm saying?
It's the whole thing that Jada gave him a look too, like, hey, yo, you gonna handle up on it. And then she came out, and then she didn't defend her man, because if you look at all the countless times that Jada has embarrassed Will in the public eye, you can't defend that. You know what I'm saying? That's not she humiliated him on numerous occasions, from the Tupac stuff to Willow writing a letter to Tupac, all those different ordeals. You got to know when to draw the line and be like, yo, man, this woman isn't for me. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's for you, you got people that's not for you, and she's not the woman for him.
Disagree
with everything. All right, here we go. This my take. Shout out to my fellow Libran, Will. You know, I have slapped some people. like
I believe we all have.
Like recently, recently. No, I'm saying I've had situations where I had to go up there, and the man, and the man wasn't, operating properly, and I had to, use force. I didn't have to, but my first inclination was, we need to get some reckoning.
Did you think it through though?
I went up there with a plan. It wasn't the plan.
He's definitely a planner.
The plan wasn't to slap the person. The plan was to find the culprit. Somebody stood in his way, so, whatever. So, and I feel like body language is the first language ever spoke anyway. Before we knew words, it was, and you are. So sometimes you got to resort to body language. No.
You was going to slap him before he slapped you.
No,
is that the situation?
I didn't.
Like, you're not going to be the slap me. You going to be the slapper. You ain't going to be the slap me.
Yes, I was definitely not going to be the victim. So, like you said, Chris Rock's job is to tell jokes.
Right.
Amy Schumer told a joke directed at Jada. What's the lady name? Regina Hall told a joke at Jada and at Will during the program.
Oh wow.
It was nothing. Okay. Sometimes it ain't what you do, it's how you do it, right? We know this. Okay, now what you said about him slapping his brother, you've already crossed the line with my family.
In 2016,
you've already crossed the line.
Well, you going back into the whole ordeal they had about the rumor about Jada being with Chris?
No. I'm talking about when me and my family chose to boycott the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you taking our sides in solidarity and saying, you ain't even got to say fuck the Oscars. But don't bring our stance up and then make light of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you
that
did
also be by design.
All right, but this is what I'm saying. For you to do that, you drew a line in the sand saying, I'm on the side of the Oscars. Y'all are against the Oscars.
Right.
And you even went so far as to make jokes like, well, Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting the Rihanna Spanish. Man, that's a whole sexual connotation. And then you take it even further and say, and then that's also like, there we go. He further on and say, I wasn't invited to Rihanna Spanish, so you wasn't invited to the Oscars anyway, so what the hell is you boycotting? You don't have shit going on, right?
Right.
So you as a man, I'm like, nigga, you done already said too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck you.
But let's get to the grounds of this whole Oscars ordeal. Why did she want to boycott the Oscars?
Because Will was up for the movie Concussion. He did a great job in the movie Concussion about the football players who have situations. He wasn't nominated. So Will has a tendency to boycott award shows when we aren't celebrated properly. He did it for the Grammys when he could have won for Summertime. He said,
"Is this for only just him when he's not nominated, or is it for when overall black people?"
He took his stance. He took his stance, even if it was just his turn.
I'm with him on the Grammys.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
So when he said, "Man, fuck the Oscars," right? I ain't coming. Y'all ain't really giving the props to whoever deserved it. Fuck you. And I have enough of a voice to say fuck you, and people gonna stand with me.
So why was he at this Oscars?
For the
I'm
movie,
getting one.
But you boycotted something. You boycotted something, right?
I boycotted because I wasn't nominated.
Because you wasn't nominated.
Because I wasn't nominated. You didn't give me my
no
props,
black,
my
not
work.
him. No black period. It wasn't just him.
It's
trying to get black people, period.
Okay.
So now, they boycotted us. Now we have to. Oh shit! Now we have to recognize them. Let's get a black person to host it.
Somebody even directed her.
This is my thing with that. This is actually going off from Chris and Will, right? The whole ordeal is, why as black people do we have to complain about our oppressors or the people who run the Oscars not accepting us when we have enough creativity, we have enough people who have enough money to create our own awards that is more meaningful, because you can't expect white people to be able to understand black struggle, right? So with that being said, instead of us doing all this complaining, whining, and steady boycotting, going back to him, boycotting, going back to him, boycotting, going back to him, create your own thing, create your own organization.
And they tried and the shit ain't working.
Why it's not working?
Because black people
there's no real solidarity. Anyway.
Number one, and then number two, we talking
fault.
about something that has been in existence since the history of Hollywood. We're not talking, it's we could just start one tomorrow, but it's never going to compare to 100, 200 years worth of culture. No, you have to respect the acting lane as a culture itself.
We do.
Like, we have our own traditions in hip hop. We have our own belief systems in hip hop. You know what I mean? Acting is the same way. Yeah, it would be cool for us to do our own shit and then get awarded for the Down for the Underground Award. However, if iHeartRadio comes knocking on the door and says, we want to recognize you, that's they've been in existence for over 20 years. Like, it's a different situation. Like, it's a tradition, and it's an honor for those people who value that, who are a part of Hollywood, regardless. So that's why they're so passionate about, hey, why aren't black people getting recognized? Like, we're gonna make a stand, because it's not let's abandon it, let's change it, because it's a problem.
Did y'all hear what Jim Carrey said? Jim Carrey said he was mad that the white people standing up clapping for that. Yeah. He said that Hollywood is not even cool anymore. True. So it's washed up.
Yeah, and I feel like you went off script, just make that joke.
Because number one, it was not written. He freestyled that shit. He didn't even have to say nothing. All he was doing was presenting the award for the documentary person. He saw her in the front row and said some fly shit off the cuff, and he got his motherfucking ass smacked.
But that's what comedians do.
No, that's not what comedians do.
Like on
comedians do that all the time.
They do.
Eddie Griffin does
at a comedy show. At a comedy show. If it's front row, even at a comedy show,
even if they hosting an award show, they still do that.
He wasn't hosting.
That's my point. He wasn't an award.
Look what happened to T.I. Y'all saw what T.I.
He was drunk. Girl, ain't nobody worried about him. He was popping pills, all kinds of shit. There was another.
That on comedian.
Yeah, another. Because it's like, y'all act like people. Y'all act like these people not real people. Like, this motherfucker got to sit here and you can't really read a person that we don't know personally's expression. Yeah. We'll laugh in her face and him looking at. We all opening for. It's just our interpretation. We don't know what the fuck them people got going on. At the end of the day, we can't say in that particular situation where everybody going ham on somebody that might be close to you or you care about. You don't know how you're gonna respond in that moment, and it's unfortunate just because we in society and they have this whole public forum and they have to live their life in the public forum and be subject to public scrutiny with every situation. If he wouldn't have did anything, then they would have called him a bitch, and then they want it's just
Tupac would have shot.
See all this extra shit, like it's screwed. You know what I mean?
I just feel like that was a real moment to say, I'm tired of all the games. Like, keep my
motherfucking wife name out your mouth. He said that shit. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing. Like, why is it okay for that?
So what's y'all standpoint with what Jada said after she smacked him?
I don't think they said that wasn't even true.
I haven't even heard it.
Talking about I told him or I didn't tell him to do that. You know, like wow.
But I seen the angle, but Jada actually laughed at shit like from an angle, like she laughed.
The beginning.
Will was coming back to see like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, that was
And
you know what I'm saying? But I haven't heard.
She was just embarrassed in front of her peers and the world.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody.
you know what I mean?
Somebody
She's struggling
laughed
with a
so
whole
hard.
disease. Like,
I have alopecia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Like,
it's
I
a
don't play
different.
with it.
It's a
Don't play
different
with it.
situation. Like, it's a difference. I'm sure that if one of his writers would have known, or somebody would have known that he was gonna drop that joke, they probably would be like, "Nah, bro, don't do that." On the strength of
I think
the
he
whole
didn't give a fuck.
alopecia.
I don't think Chris Rock even gave a fuck.
And that what happens when you don't give a fuck, you have
Yeah,
consequences.
definitely. I think he even thought Will was gonna come up there and take the mic and probably say some slick shit back. I don't think he was expecting to get hit.
He looked like he was ready to get hit though. Like
That's why I say it kind of seemed like it was all
to me, it looked like it was
staged and
staged
formatted
because Will walked right on that corner.
It was,
like
it was a
corner.
Hollywood slap, like
Yeah.
a slap in a movie.
bitch slap.
Yeah.
Because what happened to Will, right? Because he got an award the same night, right?
Yeah.
They just wanna
Why
take
is
away,
it?
though.
Why is
They
it you
wanna
boycotted?
take it
If you boycotted a couple years ago, and now you got to get an award, we got to do something for you to get this award. That's how I personally feel about it, though, because I feel like nothing's by coincidence.
They say ratings went up. 86%.
Ratings went up.
Like
Nothing's by coincidence.
everything.
I mean,
We gonna watch the greatest
and
next
keep
year.
in mind, these are professional motherfucking actors,
Yeah.
so they can pull off anything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying
Because what's your reaction if you see a man walking up to you after you made a joke about his wife?
Depends on who the man is.
who me? Yeah, it depends
I'm
on
saying it depends on who the man
There's a lot of
is.
suckers out here that's going for a lot of shit. Like it is.
This
So-
nigga
so,
says,
like,
suckers out here going
look,
for a
man,
lot of shit.
I ain't gonna bullshit, man. I done said some foul shit to some niggas. You know what I'm saying? And to, you know, like, you know, and I done said some shit, you know what I'm saying, that niggas were supposed to respond to, and they didn't properly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, if I said something, the nigga approached me aggressively, I see the nigga coming, I'm gonna be on guard. I'm gonna be on guard just who I am. I'm probably gonna try to, when he get on range, I'm gonna try to punch him down.
So you don't
like
think that
me.
there's no? I mean, I know you're like peace, love, but I mean, when it comes to
no,
your,
I get
I mean,
violence.
I'm saying when it comes to
Yeah.
your family,
It's a time and place for everything.
he
But
said it in
he didn't
public.
allow me,
He
like,
responded in public. He
But-
said the shit
see, my
publicly on a public forum.
But my understanding is different, right? Because like I've been talked about before about comedy, right? So like it's not like something. It's not like something I'm about to just like, oh, this nigga joking. It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's a deal.
Where were you?
I was at a comedy show.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the whole point.
But if I'm at an award show, if I'm at an award ceremony, or if he's just going up stage, because I know he's a comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to separate from what you do from reality. Now, we was in the streets.
Here we go right here. Let me paint this picture for you.
You an artist.
Let me
What that
paint.
mean?
I'm listening.
What that mean?
Look, let me paint this picture
Go
for
ahead.
you. As professional as you are, right? We had Working Thursdays.
I'm not that professional. But go ahead. How you say as professional?
We had Networking Thursdays.
Right.
You in the front. You just came from a religious situation.
Right.
So you still got your garb on.
I got my garments on.
Baby got her garments on.
Right.
And your daughter.
Maul Belushi
She
get up
wouldn't be
there.
there at the
We know
club,
what
I hope.
Maul is. We know Maul.
Shouts out to Maul.
And Maul he say some
I look like a Power
type
Ranger.
shit. No, the nigga say some shit about Shaka Zulu or some shit like this here.
Right.
And he not talking to you. He get to talking to baby.
Right.
You have a relationship with me, right?
Right.
I'm the man in this situation. Because if you do
So
it,
you the one cracking a joke, right?
Maul Belushi cracking a joke.
So Maul's cracking a joke. My lady with me.
Your lady with you. He talking about your lady.
And he talking about my lady.
In your
And
face.
he's talking about some old African type shit, right?
Right.
And she like this look like fuck this nigga, fuck, and she's bothered. You see that she's bothered by it. What is your immediate response? Baby, just chill out, it ain't nothing. What is your response?
My response would first and foremost is talk to my lady. Like, hey, yo, they ain't gonna embarrass this man in public. We're gonna take care of this. When he get off a stage, what I would do is, hey, yo, bro, you trespassed on the respect that you supposed to have for me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Now, from that point on, if he don't give an apology or anything of that nature, then we handle the situation accordingly. But you still have to give that man the opportunity to explain himself. Because I'm all about because you know you got so many instances of where niggas shoot first and ask questions later. You feel me? That's old nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like that no more. Now when I was younger, you would have asked me this question when I was 20, 21. Now I'd be like, yo, Will was right. But I got knowledge now. You know what I'm saying? I got sense. You can't go backwards because I'm all about moving forward. Because you gain a brother that way, right? Because now in this whole ordeal or this situation, I went up and I smacked Maul. Now I may have lost him. Now me and him got a whole lot of year worth of tension over some words which can be de-escalate.
Some words he shouldn't have said.
Some words he shouldn't have said. Now, but we can still be able to. That's the beauty of talking because now we can talk it out. You can give me a formal apology, and now we be like, yo, we cool.
I can put my hands on you and get the same apology. And
we
can talk after the situation.
Because think about this, right? You put your hands on me. Now, if I'm a street nigga, this is KO when he was 20 years old, right? You put your hands on me. It ain't no talking. It ain't no talking now. It's now every time I see you, you get jump, you get it's gonna be a situation.
Okay. That happens, right? It also happens like this here. A nigga put their hands on you enough to where you're in the there's no
That's
on the ground. You're gonna have a conversation.
If you're on the ground, look, bro. This is how I am.
So you gonna be like,
before you embarrass me, you gonna have to kill me. That's something how I always is. Before you embarrass me, like if you want my ass,
but you started that. Your mouth started the whole situation. You could have maintained the line of respect that you have for my craft as a fellow entertainer, as a nigga that I had a relationship with. You came on my show. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air several times.
Right.
Who did?
So
Chris Tucker. Chris Rock.
Okay.
So we have a lightweight friendship.
Right.
You crossed the line. So any action that I deem worthy, that I deem warranted, is warranted. And you kind of got to eat that because, nigga, you did this. And you should have said that shit you said.
But
you tripped the fuck
Chris
out.
Rock is really not taking it hard. It's everybody else.
Yeah.
Like,
because he knew he was wrong.
His brother's really.
Because he know him.
What's his brother name? Tony?
No, it's quite a few of these niggas.
Oh, I know.
So in rap music, right? Because this is why I correlate everything to this. You know, I'm a son of hip hop. Shouts out to Miss Love. But look, check this out. So in hip hop, right? Am I supposed to go and fight every nigga who dissed me in the record?
Because on a platform,
we're talking about the context of how they dissing you. We're talking about
nigga, I fucked your bitch. Am I supposed to go ahead and handle that physically all the time, or is this a verbal battle? Is this a difference between verbal battles when in hip hop, or does it have to turn physical?
Okay, this is the thing. With you, I want you to stay out of trouble. So I'm gonna tell you, man, look, deal with that shit, in a grown folks way.
Right.
I'm gonna talk you out of what I would do. Right. My response is, if I'm not fucking with you, don't come fucking with me. Because if you fuck with me, you deserve whatever I bring to you.
Right.
I'm over here if we on some rap shit, let's display the levels of rap. Let's see who can really rap. You know what I'm saying? Cool Mo D, LL Cool J, nigga, let's get it in. If you're talking about first off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim, nigga, you done made it personal. If you done took it beyond me, you talking about my brother, who I don't consider a bitch. You talking about fuck my clique, who I have love for. Nah, nigga, I feel like every nigga in my clique need to be aiming for you.
So now that kind of blur the lines on hip hop because hip hop is a sensitive genre, right? Yeah. Because any word you can say to somebody can offend somebody. Definitely, so we you know, I'm all for battling. Like we using words and we going bar for bar with each other. It's going to get disrespectful. So at some point, somewhere, and sometime, it's going to get disrespectful.
Why do it don't have to though? Why?
How can you politely say? How can you politely say, hey, nigga, I'm better than you? Give me a rapper who politely says that and not get offended.
Many rappers self-proclaim themselves the best. I'm better and feel like that from deep within my chest. I go deeper than the rest, which has opposition stress. If they so fresh, so clean, consider me a mess. Low down and dirty, yet intelligent and worthy, and by God's great design built, unique and sturdy. It's your destiny to serve me. Can't you foresee the rise? Then too, you couldn't see me if you had 4 eyes. Ain't no disrespect in that. I'm just saying I'm bad, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
so and now one time y'all say something that was degrading to you. I'm talking about your rap level.
Now hold on. We understand the rap level. Now let's get to the levels of a NBA young boy. Now we get into an NBA young boy, or we get to a Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane he's up there in age, right? He should be able to have some wisdom. What do Gucci Mane still resort to? What is his content?
But that's his level of intellect. I'm saying this is what we're talking about.
Now you rapping against somebody who got a lower level of intellect than you. Then what?
And so I got two options.
Right.
If NBA young boys, a Gucci Mane say something to me, I got two levels. I can say, man, these niggas trash. I'm not even finna entertain that shit. Jay-Z has done it several times. 50 Cent has done it. Other niggas have looked past niggas younger that ain't as skilled.
So,
but I can also say, I'm finna apply pressure to this nigga only because physically I'm gonna take this somewhere else. Because Gucci Mane, you on the whole other side of the tracks. I'm just going. I'm looking for trouble.
So this is how I personally feel, right? I feel like we should be able to separate words from how a person actually feel in the flesh. Like for instance, Nas and Jay-Z, right? Mm-hmm. Because none of their beef ever escalated to any kind of physical harm. And they was disrespectful in the records.
Really?
They was disrespectful. Really? So I feel like as a grown man, if you're a rapper, you should be able to understand this is art. This is just words. And that's that. Now, if it's a streets, it's just stemming from the streets, that's different. But if you're an artist, I'm an artist. We don't want to say
came up with the words out your head.
Same level.
These words came out your head. So I gotta believe that you mixed some of this shit. I gotta think that you meant some of this shit because you concocted some hell of a shit. I'm not no.
But it's part of the creative process.
But I'm not doing that because here I go. You are a dude who is very, very creative. You done use several different ways to make raps. Using all P's, doing this, conceptually using this. So if you was the Lord and lower yourself down to like smoking on your ops and like doing little shit like that. I would look.
You don't know who Cray is?
He know Cray.
Yeah, he know Cray.
I would take some of your. I would take some from you. I feel like you see that ain't even him. That ain't
right.
That ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've learned to know you. Gucci Mane, I expect this nigga to be Gucci Mane. Be a goof ass nigga. I don't respect none of that shit he got going on. I love the fact that he done bossed up.
Yeah, shouts out to Gucci for his elevation.
I don't fuck with that.
I think, and to wrap this up before we take our break, because we do have our next guest in the building, I do want to introduce him at least. Let him know. Everybody know Kenzo in the building. But I will say, like, contextually is a big situation here, and also perception. You know, disrespect is almost a variant of how you look at it. You know, it's how you take it. Because depending on how you feel that day, you might let some shit slide, depending on who's saying it. But it all comes down to your relationship with a person, knowing when too far is too fucking far, and respecting the consequences. Because I talk a lot of shit, and I best believe I got these hands. I have to be able to back it up. That's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, I thank everybody for tuning in and tapping into this little conversation. You know, we're going to take a small break, and when we come back, we're going to get more into KO.
Keep your hands off these motherfucking people and keep her name out your motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Simple. www.love2jabradio.com. You guys will be right back.